Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another mukbang. I got a few requests to do another mac and cheese mukbang, and I also got a request to do a big baked mac and cheese mukbang as well. So that's what I made here. I have no clue how it turned out. It looks really good and it smells really good, so I really hope that it's good. And then to go with it, I made some garlic bread. That's pretty much all I have. I usually have sweet stuff in my mukbang, so this is like an anomaly video. But I'm excited nonetheless. And then also for today's mukbang, I'm playing Would You Rather once again. I asked you guys on the YouTube community tab for some Would You Rather questions, and I got quite a lot, so I'm going to be doing those. But I'm going to try some of the garlic bread first. It looks so good. So I used a vegan sourdough loaf, and I put this, oh, that looks so good. I put this butter, parsley, garlic mixture on it as well. Mmm. That's good. I think it could use a little bit of salt, but other than that, it's really good. Okay. I'm gonna try some of the mac and cheese. So this is filled with so many goodies. I put in homemade vegan Parmesan, vegan mozzarella, vegan cheddar, vegan sour cream, vegan cream cheese, and this vegan heavy cream that I made at home. It's a pretty easy recipe. It's just milk with butter and a little bit of flour to thicken it up. So I hope it's good. I'm gonna show you guys. It's good. It just has a little bit of an interesting flavor, and I think that's because of the vegan sour cream or the vegan cream cheese. I don't know. It's still extremely hot, so I'm gonna let that cool for a little bit. So Sarah Emmons said, I have a couple of really good ones. So she gave me a few different would you rather questions. She asked, would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history? Probably my internet history, because I have so much going on in my brain, and I feel like someone would just like die if they knew my thoughts. Plus, I don't really want people knowing my thoughts, so and my internet history is pretty clean, so I'm not going to be exposed by giving somebody that, so. So the other two questions that she asked, I've actually already gotten in a previous Would You Rather that I've done, so I'm just going to skip over those. Hannah Rose asked, would you rather live with your best friend for the rest of your life or with one of your siblings for the rest of your life? Okay, so I'm honestly going to have to pick one of my siblings, because my siblings are pretty much my best friends. Not that I don't love my best friends that I have, I love them to death, but I already live with my siblings, and so I kind of already have a routine that suits them, and we kind of just already work really well together, so it would be easier to live with my siblings than trying to figure out a whole routine and everything with my best friend, if that makes sense. So probably one of my siblings. Bro, this thing is steaming. And then I have some water too. Oh, this garlic bread is so good. Brittany Brummel asked, would you rather be able to talk with animals or speak all foreign languages? Definitely all foreign languages. I think it would be so cool to be a linguist or have the gift of speaking so many different languages. I just think that would be so cool. You could talk to so many different people. And I feel like that would make it easier to travel because when you know languages from other countries, it's respectful when you're traveling to know their languages. And so it would make it easier to travel to those countries because you already know their languages and you don't have to spend the time learning them or anything like that. And you could hold different conversations with so many different people. So I just think it'd be really cool. Not that speaking to animals wouldn't be cool, but I would much rather speak a bunch of different languages because I just feel like there's so much more to that, if that makes sense. No. Oh, Hannah Rose asked a couple more. She said, would you rather only listen to country music for the rest of your life or only listen to rap music for the rest of your life? So, I'm not a huge fan of rap music. I did have a point in time where I listened to some rap, but it was not a lot, and it was not for a very long period of time. But I've never really listened to country. Okay, that's a lie. I listened to Taylor Swift when she was country. I like Rascal Flatts and Home Free and Hunter Hayes, but it's just not my favorite genre to listen to, and I would not pick it. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably pick country, and I'd just listen to Hunter Hayes and Rascal Flatts and all the singers I do like for the rest of my life. So, yeah. Hannah Rose also asked, would you rather live in the ocean or desert? Okay. The ocean terrifies me, and I think it is so scary, especially because we haven't discovered a lot of the ocean, the majority of the ocean, and there's just something about the ocean that's so freaky. But the desert? No. I mean, I technically already live in the desert, but I mean, if it was just literally like straight up sand for miles and miles and miles, no. Plus, if I had a house in the ocean, I think that could be pretty wicked. You could have like see-through walls and everything and see all the... Actually, that'd be kind of scary too. I'd still pick the ocean. Sleepy Soul asked, would you rather live on any other planet or live in any dream you want? Definitely live in any dream I want, because in some of my dreams I'm on other planets, so there's a loophole right there. But also, Dreams are such an amazing phenomena. They are so cool. You can practically do anything you want. It's pretty limitless, and I've been having some pretty awesome dreams these past couple of nights, so definitely my dreams. Kayla Ayla asked, would you rather be Robin or Lily from How I Met Your Mother? Okay, so I haven't actually seen How I Met Your Mother, and I don't know who Robin or Lily are in that show, so I'm really sorry. So I can't actually answer that question, but I like the name Robin, so I'll just pick Robin. I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen the show, so I can't say, but I'm just gonna pick Robin. Fun fact, there's actually a time in my life where I wanted to change my name, and Robin was one of my options to change my name to. Oh wait, no, it was Raven. Just kidding, it wasn't Robin, it was Raven. But I still really like the name Robin because if you guys have seen Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, the OG Teen Titans where they're not stubby little creatures, Robin, I just love him in that show, and it was my childhood, so ever since that show, I was like, Robin, yes. So I don't think I'd make this recipe again, just because there's something about it that's like off. I don't know if I already said that, I probably already did. I'm bloopy, okay, but it's creamy, really creamy, but there's a flavor that's throwing me off in it, and I don't know what it is. But it's still good, like, I'm gonna eat it. It's just a little funky. So I probably wouldn't make it again. I still like my first mac and cheese recipe I ever made on my channel. That one I made it with boiled potatoes and carrots, the sauce, and it was so good. So I think that one's my favorite so far. And less oily. This one is super oily, and I don't like that. But it's still good. Ms. Pretty Lady said, would you rather live in Colorado or San Francisco? Definitely Colorado. I went to San Francisco once, and it was a few years ago, but it is just not the same place it used to be anymore, and I mean, that's pretty much how California is. Like, that place is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but there's just so much sadness happening in that state right now. So definitely Colorado, and I have heard really good things about Colorado too. I have a few friends who used to live there and they really liked it, so Colorado. I don't like snow. I mean, snow's okay, but I would never pick to live in it. Colorado, I'm pretty sure it snows there, but I would still pick it over San Francisco. This, on the other hand, is really good. It's super good with the mac and cheese as well. I think it's better alone, but it tastes pretty good with the mac and cheese. Tara Yip asked quite a few as well. She said, would you rather give up sweets or fast food? Definitely fast food. I never even really get fast food, and if I do, it's still not even the best, but I live off of sweets. I cannot give those up, I'm sorry. So definitely fast food. Tara Yip also asked, would you rather lick a dirty trash can or someone else's bathroom floor? Probably someone else's bathroom floor, because I don't want to lick a dirty trash can, but someone else's bathroom floor, who knows, they could have just cleaned it, and I could probably tell them to clean it if I wanted them to, and then I'd lick it, so. But even if it was dirty, I think I'd still rather lick a bathroom floor, someone else's bathroom floor. If it was a public bathroom, I would definitely rather lick a trash can, a dirty trash can. Oh, that's hard. But yeah, because public bathrooms. So, yeah, someone else's bathroom floor. And then she also asked, would you rather eat a dead spider or a live worm? You do realize I'm vegan, right? I'm just kidding. That's so hard, because I really hate both. And spiders, ugh. I don't know if I have a phobia of them, but if I don't have a phobia, then I'm very close to having a phobia of spiders, because they just freak me out. But a live worm, I don't want to chew while I'm thinking about this. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go with the dead spider, because I just can't with worms, where they've been and not knowing which end of them is their butt. And them being alive and slimy. So yeah, I think I'd pick, surprisingly, a dead spider, because apparently that's a thing. Like, some people eat dead spiders. Not me. You guys can have fun doing that if you want, but I'm gonna stick to mac and cheese and garlic bread, thank you. Vanilla Dipped Donuts asked, would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? You know, it would be nice to pause, because, like, if somebody puts me on the spot or something, I can pause time and be like, alright, what do I want to say? But I think that rewinding time would also be super convenient, because if I do something stupid, I could rewind time and be like, alright, I'm not doing that again. But I don't think I would want to rewind time, because, you know, life happens and I don't want to keep anything from happening that's supposed to. So I honestly think I'd rather pause time. That way, if I'm also running late to something, I can pause time and quickly get my life together and not be late. So I think, yeah, I'd rather pause time. Even this bread by itself is really good. Sourdough is the best. Before I was vegan, every time I went to a restaurant and they asked what kind of bread I wanted, it was usually at like breakfast places, but I would always pick sourdough, because there's something about sourdough, man. Unless I wanted something sweet like jam on top, then I'd usually pick wheat bread, because I wanted to be healthy. But I don't know, sourdough, man, it's kind of superior, just saying. What the hell? Vanilla Dipped Donuts also asked, would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never have any children at all? Okay, I know I'm gonna sound insane to all of you, but I would much rather have a child every year for 20 years, because I love kids, and not even being able to have one kid is a tragedy in my eyes. So I'd put myself through the pain and suffering of bearing 20 children. Also, my mom would love to have 20 grandchildren, so yeah, I'll just give them all to my mom. Just kidding. No, I wouldn't. I love kids too, so I'm gonna keep them, but we'll probably have to take shifts or something, because that's a lot of kids. The oldest would be 20 by the time I had my last kid. Like, that hurts my brain. Amy Hall asked, would you rather live on the beach or a cabin in the woods? My first instinct was to say cabin in the woods because I love the woods. But if I'm really thinking about it, depending on the climate, but usually forests and woods are infested with bugs, and I don't want to have to deal with all those bugs. Not that the beach doesn't have bugs. Oh, that's so hard though, because typically beach houses are hecka expensive. They're so expensive. But if we're not talking about cost, then I'd probably pick beach, especially if I knew how to surf. Dang it, but I love the woods, and the cabin in the woods just sounds so nice. Okay, let's say there's no bugs. Then I'm gonna pick cabin in the woods because I love the woods, guys. Erin Portillo, I hope I said that right. She asked, would you rather never wear makeup again or give up sweets for life? Definitely never wear makeup again, because sweets are kind of the purpose for my existence, so. But also, I'm very blessed to not need makeup. I like how I look without makeup. I mean, I love makeup and I love doing fun looks, but I'm happy with how I look without makeup. So I would rather have sweets than not be able to wear makeup. Because there's just something about sweets, man. I can't do it. Now all you guys know what my vices are. So, if you want to get me to do something, you know what to do. I think I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to be done. So I have 2 here, also from Tara Yip. She said, would you rather live with the most annoying person forever or live alone, no family or friends close by? I would rather live with the most annoying person ever. I can always block them out. I can shut myself in my room, and I can still have my family and friends come visit me. I can't. My family and my friends are my world, and I can't. No. Okay. Last one. Would you rather have to eat everything you've ever disliked for the rest of your life, or have a job you've never wanted for the rest of your life? Probably the job I've never wanted, because it doesn't necessarily mean that I hate the job, it's just something I never really considered. So, for example, being a professional basketball player or something like that. I don't know. So, like, I don't necessarily hate it, but it's not my first choice, you know? Eating everything I don't like for the rest of my life would just be absolutely miserable, because I have to eat in order to survive, so I have to be miserable every day in order to survive. So I would rather have a job that I didn't think I was going to have. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have a couple more bites and then I'm going to be done, because I'm getting full, but I still want a few more bites. So I thank you guys for sending in your would you rather questions. I really, really appreciate it. It makes these videos possible, so thank you. And thank you for always commenting so many fun things on my videos. I have so much fun reading your guys' comments, so thank you guys. You guys, I don't deserve you guys. That bite was way too big. When I tell you guys that took me like 5 minutes to chew. Okay, it's gonna be my last bite. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sending in your would you rather questions. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!